everybody, good evening, welcome. We're going to kick off some Final 12 just as soon as I work out where I've put that's a controller. We have liftoff. Hello. Welcome. It's late, so I'm going to be quiet because everyone else is asleep. Castro's found dark mode. Yes, dark mode is everything. Dark mode is absolutely everything. Mainly because it doesn't excoriate my eyes like everything else does. Probably getting old, something like that. When you get into your early 20s like I am, everything's a nightmare. So, hello, welcome, and here we are with Final 12. Now last time we discovered Fran and here. All modes should be done. So it shall be. When we rule the world at all the modes, it will be dark mode. Dark mode. It's the most metal of all the modes. I don't know what I'm saying either. So, here we are. So, Fran and Balthier have joined us. They do not currently have a license board. I'm going to have a look at them and see what we should have. Now, obviously, Varn is our Shikari, or as I like to think of him, the stabby one. Balthier is much stronger than he is anything else. Strength 27, magic power 20. That rather slants him. By the way, Mont Blanc is new stream mascot. There he is. Very pretty he is too. So Balthier is definitely stronger than he is anything else. Yeah, hey you, the stabby one. Oi! Stab them! Yeah, basically. Fran is a little bit less strong, a little bit more magic-y, which has a little bit more speed as well. No, a little bit less speed. Ugh. So her stats are sort of flattened slightly. Like Varn's, she's a little bit less polarised. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to maintain Fran as a ranged person for the time being. Probably make her... Let's have a look. Right. No, we're gonna make sure we have at least someone who can stay at range, and pick off the enemies early. Archer, raining death on their foes from afar. That's what we like. Yes. Fran, yes. Oh, it's a bit too late. A bit too late in the evening for that. Okay, so she's good. Balthier has vast amounts of strength, so I'm gonna look more toward Knight Uhland. Also stabby, but with spears. So spear stabby. Distance stabby. I like the idea of foe breaker. Mighty weapons. That also sounds pretty metal. I like the idea of knight. But he also has a gun. This is a gun. So I'm not sure whether or not to try and keep him ranged and angry, you know, possibly as a machinist. They are the snipers. That's not a gun. This is a gun. Yeah, so I think we're gonna keep Mighty weapons. I think we'll start both here as a knight. Didn't learn from the first time. If you hear any whistling, it is my nose. I've got a massive head cold just in this nostril. Nowhere else. Just here. So I can't breathe through it. And my ears are imbalanced because it's all like... So, also we might be a bit drippy, if you know what I mean. Okay, so Bolthier has a lot of license points to spend. Ditto Fran. Let's just see if Lan has anything. Alright, so over this way was lots of extra hit points and other cool stuff. I think I'm going to take Libra though, because I think somebody needs to know it. More hit points there. Okay. Yeah, I might need a tent for a fortnight. Here it's going around. I don't know how I have a head cold in one nostril, but I do. I think I'm just special, really. From okay, so we have essentials, attack and items, and that's it. Not classic. Accessories 1. Now I do have. Do I have a spare Archaea amulet? I think I do. Light armor. She doesn't even have light armor. This is a problem. Put some armor on. It's cold. Don't be chilly. Oh, you've got light armor too as well. Okay. I did not see that. Oh, Martyr seems to be a common thing for everyone. Ditto first aid. Ditto accessories. So this seems to be all about the armour and the weapons down here. This seems to be laws. So interesting passive bonuses. Gambits, Poach, Libra. Other cool archery things that way. Over this way we've got all the accessories. And stuff. Okay. Well, she does seem chilly. You're right. Let's grab accessories 1. Okay, I quite like taking her along this path actually. She does have black and white magic available, or she did. I don't know now that we've changed her license board. But she will have lost those. So gain on MP after taking damage, gain MP after dealing damage. Gain MP after killing someone. Where are all my hit points at? Yeah. Okay. Let's pick up first aid then. And get up toward these hit point thingers. Poach, yes. That's what we need. Headsman. Okay. We'll leave Fran alone for now. Bolthier the Knight. Gonna have a darn good look around. Make sure I haven't missed anything. No. So he has essentials. First aid. Swords. Swords 1. Heavy armor 1. These sound useful for a knight. Shields 1. Yes. Heavy armor. 1. Well, this has got a 2 by it. What does that mean? Does that mean... I have no idea what that means. Oh, probably heavy armor 2. 1, 2, and so on. So why is this 70 hit points? 2. 70 hit points, 2. Do we want to increase hit points by 110? Or just by 30? For 20. That seems far more worth it. Boom. Wow. Okay, so Balthier goes straight into the going straight into the survivability things. Sweet. Right, let's get on with slaying some stuff. Well, you're hurt though, so let's... No, we can't save the game right now. That's what... Oh. Hello, hello. Who's this?
Who would be next?
A new
Close ranks, bring her down.
How was what an option, Castro?
Jump down!
Be specific.
Hurry!
Whoa. Big jump. Quarter. In armor.
She's not alone.
That's a good effort.
Our
Yeah,
ranks grow by
110
the
or
hour.
30 is
And
weird.
our troubles with them.
I mean, 20 points for 30 hit points is... right, let's just check the gambits for everyone. The gambits are basically AI commands. So, Varn will attack the party leader's target. Good, that's what we want. You will first aid an ally under 70 hit point, 70% of hit points. Fine. As a priority over attacking the party leader's target. That's fine. And Fran is attacking the party leader's target. Fine. Perfect. Lovely. Attack the guy with protect.
Yeah!
Oof, there's a lot of whopping going on. Let's take you out.
Yeah!
So there we have a young lady joined us. We know not why. Fran will cast Cure upon Fran. Okay, attack you then. I might need to, if Varn's going to be the party leader, I might fix him up with a gambit of attacking the nearest foe or something, because otherwise it's gonna bug me. Yeah, just hit whatever you can. There we go. Now he's automatically attacked. Okay.
You alright?
Thank you.
I'm Vaughn. And this is Balthier, and hey! What's your name?
Amalia.
Amalia, huh? Nice to meet you.
There were others
Amalia.
with me. I'm sorry.
Indeed.
No.
Huh?
Oh, now isn't that impressive?
Don't get any ideas. I said it's mine.
I'm afraid the jury's still out on that one.
You stole that?
Yeah.
We only stole
Have
it
you
a little
finished?
bit.
When the guards don't report in, they'll come looking for us.
If they aren't already.
You should come with us. Better than being by yourself.
Very well.
What's wrong with her?
You have a lot to learn before we even get started on your thievery.
What's that mean?
Life lessons from Balthier. No thanks. Oh, I did.
The situation requires I accept such help as I find, though it be from thieves. I shall accompany you until we find my companions, no longer.
Let's think of her as a guest, then. Unlike Fran or myself, our guest probably won't be taking orders from anyone anytime soon. And she'll leave when she pleases. So we keep to
rabbit
our affairs and she
is
to
a
hers.
Viera.
I doubt we'll find her wanting in valor, being
I
such
can't
an
remember what
upstanding member of
excuse
the
they came up
insurgents.
with for having Viera, but I think they're all
Resistance.
basically female rabbit girls. Because why not? Just because
Well, what are we waiting
rabbit
for?
girls. Okay. So then there were 4. Just going to have a nose around and see if we haven't forgotten anything. Ah! Sadly, there's no gambit for learning how to use a twin-stick controller. Yeah, you might as well save it here. Off we go. Yeah. Sniff. Oh, it's so sudden. Oh. Large open arena environment. Presumably forbidding music. I can't hear it because I'm still looking at the PC version. Nom 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 nom. Nom. Eye potion. Very useful. If you guys can hear the wind building, it's because Storm What's-His-Face is turning up. We're looking at like 60-mile-an-hour winds overnight. Worse tomorrow morning. Yeah, here we go. Oh, they don't look good. They don't look happy. Nobody ever looks up. So, who's got... Now, these are Flans. Could be rabbit neutral. It could be an ungendered rabbit person, but I think the law is that they are supposed to be female. I mean, she's can't really get a good look. Yeah, I mean, she's not wearing very much, which is also because we can. Can't use black magic. That's a pain. Okay, Fran can flame the Flan. Say that 10 times fast. So everyone else should be whacking my enemy. And it is going down. So let's black fire my Flan. We need to burn these things down as fast as we can. Woomph. Come on, Van. You're the Shikari. Where's all the damage happening? That's on very low health anyway. So if you fire that Flan. Oh, Van is blind. Stop and think. Collaborate and listen. Blind Gnar on Van. If you please. We are no longer blind. Now both ears blind. Nice. Boffy? Yep, you can. And now, slay the damn thing. I do really like the layout. I do really like the UI in this game. Blob. Oh, we've got some serious controller shake here. Blech. Man, he gets away. That's not right. We're pretty sure we just cooked his goose for him. Yeah, you better run. Get out of here. I'm not sure why we're being congratulated, but okay. Possibly that was a boss. Boss. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze! Okay, we're okay. I thought I was going to sneeze there. That would have been monstrous. So, we need to heal. Everybody. Amalia, can you heal? Oh, yes, you can. Start with yourself. Whoop. If you heal on, and if you heal, I'm sure there must be a quicker way of doing this, but we'll find it another time. Yeah, do excuse me sniffing. It's not good. It's not seemly. Phoenix down. Very cool. We can now revive someone who has fainted. Died. Where is the way? It must be this way. Sorry for my psychotic use of the twin sticks. A very obvious piece of treasure right there in the middle. Nothing there, nothing down there. Yeah, these dungeons do Gigantode. Okay. That is an X-Toad. Well, we took some considerable damage from that. We took about 80 damage. Madness, that's a ghost. Glass jewel. Oh, it's just, okay. Just a loot item. Be so kind to lay on hands to my buddy Van here. Oh. Hang on. Why are you attacking that one? No, attack the one we've nearly killed, please. Wallop, there we go. Now attack the injured one, there we go. Because Van, I think, is still attacking the closest foe, which is not necessarily the most heavily damaged foe. So I quite like the gambit system. It's almost like coding. But until we learn how to target someone, yeah, foe lowest XP would be quite nice. just to get rid of them from the battlefield. Well, Amalia we can do things with. Can we? Ally, foe... No, don't do nearest visible. Do party leader's target. Single? Alrighty. Loads of XP flying around. A demon eyeball! The man with the golden eyeball. Use a potion for me. Keep the MP. Yes, there is treasure there. So yeah, the dungeons do look very, very similar. Soleil Fang. Soleil, French word for sun. What does it do? Is it loot? No. Ah. Fire damage to all foes. Okay. Got the word sun in it. Seems legit to me. Wait a sec. I'm following my number one rule of look everywhere and open everything. I played a Pokemon game once. I looked in one bin and there was like a potion in it. Now I have to look in every bin in every Pokemon game which I've ever played after that. And basically that's a lot. Oh, this Toad is asleep. Oh, dude. Dude is just sleeping. Come on. Wham! It's an X-Toad. Well, I'm glad you can see all these things, Fran. Seriously. Attack. Why can't I see the ghost? Ghost. There we go. Thunder. Please don't cast thunder. That would be bad. Okay, so Vaughn is actually picking his targets fairly well. I would have quite liked the ghost taken out, to be perfectly frank, but we can't have everything. Okay. Marlia's target is 2048. Where is she? Oh. I was going to say there's a ghost A. Wow. That's a fat ton of damage just came in. Potion yourself. Ghosts are fine. Yeah, wanton toad slaughter. The toad slaughter felt a bit off to me as well. I was not terribly happy about that. Amalia's in trouble. And Amalia can heal. Now Fran's okay. Vaughn's okay now that he's had the potion. Yeah, heal Fran, just in case. Yeah, we're attacking Ghost B. Okay, so these things can port around. We really need Ghost B to fall over right about now. Ghost is not falling over. Okay, so Fran was badly hurt, but she has been healed. So Amalia's slow. Okay, so Remedy fixes slow. I think we'll leave it for now. I don't know whether things wear off after a while. It would make sense to, but it would also not make sense to. There is definitely something down there. Whoa. I'm so poor at this. Control mechanism. There are 2 items down here. Obtain a what now? What is a bow gun? Am I dumb for even asking that question? So it's technically a crossbow. Okay. attack power is considerably greater. Can Fran use it? That's the question. Short answer, no. She needs crossbows. Bowgun is a crossbow. Thank you, Castro. Glad everyone else knows. Right. Crossbows 1. That does give us lots of evade and attack power. Let's have a look at Fran's licenses. Go all the way up to bows 5, but how do we find crossbows? Or, I guess, because the word archer does not normally correspond. Okay, so she's an archer, so she can't use it. I am fine with that. So we have 190 HP for 60 cost, which seems... I mean, that's less than 33% of the number of hit points we get. Whereas that cost is 2/3 of the hit points we get, which is horrible. Althea's on 26. Bond's on 29. Let's kill a few more things, and then we may find we're able to pick up some more gambits. I also want to get out of here, because this... Oh, this dungeon is killing me. I mean, it's pretty down here, but it is also pretty samey. That's almost certainly where we came in. We went down there. Oh, we got a thing. I was kind of expecting a ghost to just summon itself there. Hopefully not. Man with the go eyeball. Why do I know? What is that from? That's the avalanches. Okay. Got that figured out. Don't need to worry about it now. Ooh, we have an exclamation mark. There we go. 38 gil, that's huge. Huge. How do we get to that? I was sure I saw a treasure. Okay, can't go that way, that's fine. If I physically can't fit there, then that's okay, and the storm is kicking off around me. It's beginning to cause like pressure imbalances in the roof. I hear the house ticking over. Oof. Ah. More of this place. Well, that's fine. Why not? Indeed. There's a save crystal as well. Yes. Yes. Youth. Yeah, I think windows are going to be the next thing to go. Our windows have got these little shutter hatch things that you can open across the very top of the window frame to let in air on a hot day. Unfortunately, oh, it's another. Locked in place. Locked in place. Locked in place. All of them locked in place. This is where we came in. No, it's another way through. I see it. Yeah, the older glazing would do that. Oh, I don't like that. Wow, he's a big lad. Because of course it's a flaming horse. I'm aiming against casting fire. I don't see why not. Ow. We might just have to rely on rushing this thing. Keep an eye on everyone's health. Oh. She brought him down to a certain amount of health. Ow. Ow. Antidote yourself, please, sir. Fran, who's relatively untouched, can fling a cure on Varn. Amalia can antidote herself, and Balthier can items and potion Amalia. Kind of. Ow. We've been given a couple of dark motes. I wonder if it's the time to use them. That's unlikely to help. Dark mote the fire main. Wallop 113. That hurt him. That hurt him considerably. So let's potion ourselves and have someone else. Balthier, who seems oddly undamaged for a knight. I think it's probably because he's still got his gun, so he's probably still using that. If you could fling a dark mote at the flaming horse, then that would be ideal. Oh, okay. We're so busy curing ourselves that we're not actually doing very much damage. I'm going to be really cheeky and see what I can steal from it. Oh, tough. Ah, he's going after Amalia now. That's interesting. And not doing too much damage either. Oh. It's another poison wipe again, isn't it? Stop. Balthier, if you could antidote yourself. Okay, thank you. Varn. Have a high potion. We've got a couple. 450, right, that was silly. I'm getting absolutely nothing done because I'm just healing like a mad thing. Well, we need some of those treble. Whoa. Did you charge or did you just run off? Need a couple of those several hits, please, Fran, if you don't mind. 3 hits, I'm getting a bit cross with that. That's an insane amount. Healing came right at the right time. Thank you, Amalia, for that one. These treble hits are a little unfair. No, don't fly off, because that means we've got to fight you later. Right, we're not going that way. Okay. We're going there this way. I'm taking the exact opposite direction. Oh dear. That's not good.
Now's not the time.
Better part of valor, I think. So this is, of course, Vane, I think his name was. The consul of Rabanasta, sent by the Arcadian Empire to sort everything out.
They think me some common thief.
Yeah, I mean...
Better than a common assassin.
These people have done nothing. Release them.
What are you doing?
Don't interrupt me. I'm thinking.
Thinking the good things.
Wait!
Where'd
He didn't know what he was doing! You have to let him go! You have to!
Penello! Sorry. That dinner will have to wait.
I told you.
That's enough!
Ah!
Leave him alone!
Hold on to this for me, would you? Just until I bring Fran back.
On your feet, you, over here!
All right. PEGI, aren't we?
It's Balthier, my brother.
What does that philanderer think he's doing? I was to kill Balthier, not those addle-pated Imperials.
Looks like the man's bringing his own baggage to the party. Leave your baggage at the door, man. Come on. Alrighty. So, obviously we got past the gigantic flaming horse.
I brought you some of those flowers you like. Galbana lilies. Remember? You always said how they smelled nice and how pretty they were. Remember? The king. Did you? Were you really a part of it? Even if you were, Captain Bosch must have tricked you into it.
Okay, so we have some serious flashback action happening. Oh. Oof, excuse me. Still sniffier than I would like to be.
You're awake?
I'd like to be like that sniffy.
Where are we?
Prison. Where else?
Prison.
More a dungeon, but it's really all the same.
If it's a dungeon, there'll be a way out, though.
this. It's just a corpse. Jump at every little thing down here and you'll wear yourself out.
Relax.
It's not even a proper dungeon. They just sealed off the bottom level of the fortress. Take a look around. We're not the first they've thrown down here.
Where's Fran?
She's off trying to find us a way out. Remember what curiosity killed? Just a friendly word of advice. This is all the water we've got. I'd save your strength if I were you.
It's a good point that you make, really. They gave us a single skin of water and some extra hold moves. Hey 691, what's up? Ah, new arrival. Welcome to the famed Narbina Dungeons, boy. We're all equals here, stripped of everything by our kind friend the Empire. All we got is our bones, and those will be there soon enough. You also make a good point, which is why we're not staying here. Ooh. I love how the treasure pots change with every immediate area. Every different area, every discrete area has its own treasure thing. Let's go looking for all the treasure things. Are we on our own here? Yes, we are. New file. Yeah. Alrighty, here we go. Let's see what this new area holds. Definitely not going out that way until we've learned more about the place. Plenty of folks want to escape. Well, if they did escape, mate, they wouldn't come back and tell you about it, would they? Ooh. Hello. Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Nice. I'm not really sure what we're doing down here. There does not seem to be anywhere we can go. However, we are picking up all of the rust. That sounds like something we can actually use, though. Ah. Deal damage to one foe. Okay. Yeah, sneezing is a... I sneezed like 2 or 3 days ago and suddenly realised that I hadn't sneezed in weeks and weeks and weeks, probably months. And then, not too many allergens in the winter. And then, for me anyway. Oh, luckily. And then today it's just been non-stop. This appears to be the only way we can go. Breaking out of prison ain't like dusting crops, boy. If that doesn't say Boss Arena to anyone else, I don't know what does. That was pretty though, wasn't it? Oh, flump. Two Seek are brutalising that banger.
He was defenseless.
You disagree.
Oh, we're in trouble. Yeah, waking up in a fighting cage. Waking up in a fighting cage is not what you want. It's gone a little bit dark, isn't it? A little bit beyond Thunderdome, to be perfectly honest. It's going to go badly.
Something stinks in here, all right.
Yeah, you don't ever want to wake up in a fighting
dungeon,
cage.
It's a sty.
Like I did on Tuesday, it was a nightmare.
I said you're the one that stinks, Hamshanks. Hear me now?
Ham shack. Wow.
You all right, Fran?
That's rude. Why do we not get any weapons? I'm not sure this is how this is supposed to go. Well, shucks. We do seem to have some knots of rust. Gwitch, Galido, and Daguza. Daguza has Protect up, so he probably won't take too kindly to it. Balthier can also fling a knot of rust at Galido. Wow, has he really gone down? The camera is so insanely close. I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, so this is the guy who's actually vaguely tough. Why am I? Bullies. You know, just throw some rust at them and they melt away. Tell me we don't immediately qualify for round 2.
That's a fresh one, that.
Not faces I'd seen before.
Let's torn it. This is going to be painful. This is going to leave a mark. Where are they hiding? Come on, you must know that we're down there. That's just ludicrous.
Great. They just don't give up, do they? Now is looking like a good time for us to leave.
These guys again. Fran! Save us.
Through the oubliette.
Save us, please.
There's a way out. Only...
Only you sense the mist.
The mist, I believe.
Then we'll need weapons.
The mist, I believe, is a
Say that again.
magic
What? You couldn't
substance.
hear? I merely said
It's
that
like
a
a-
lot of you are incompetent fools.
force.
If you've the Sky Pirate in your hands, where is he?
You'd have done better, Bagamnon. By your own words, it was the Imperial Army who caught this Sky Pirate of yours. We've done your job for you. We don't require the assistance of filthy headhunters. The Empire will restore order here.
Possibly not a good idea to call him a filthy headhunter
What's
while
that you
he
say
can
now?
hear you.
Maybe I'll wet my blade on you before I kill Balthier.
That's enough, Bagamnon.
A judge.
Judge?
The self-proclaimed guardians of law and order in Arcadia. They're the elite guard of House Solidor, which effectively makes them the commanders of the Imperial Army. If you ask me, they're more executioners than judges. Not a friendly lot, at any rate. What are they doing here?
Well, this just got serious.
The Emperor is willing to overlook race for his more talented servants. However, those that do not show respect will receive none in kind.
Your Honor.
You travel freely through our lands because the Emperor wills it. Am I correct? Where is the captain?
We have him in solitary, Your Honor. We're ready to begin our interrogation.
This does not concern you, bounty hunter.
He's in here somewhere. Find him.
Okay, so
Going this way.
What's that?
Time for the hare to follow the fox.
The magic's binding the door to the oubliette are quite strong. Too strong even for my tenants.
That's why we'll get them to open it for us.
How is going deeper into this
What's
place?
wrong? You don't trust her? Fiera's noses are sharp. If she says there's a way out, there's a way out.
okay. So we need our weapons, ideally. Do we have them? No. The old lock everyone up at what?
Look,
Ah, the prison repository of rested relics and raiments.
So our things are in
Relics and
here?
raiments.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but you use those big words, man. Got everything back, yo. Tourmaline ring. 400 gil. Just sitting about. Who does? Are there more? Oh, there's one there. Orakia amulet. Okay, well let us sort this out then. Now Varn should be wearing one, which he is. There we go. Let's equip. That's interesting. Now, Balthier is currently not magic user at all. So that gives him a lot of magic resist using the goddess's magicite, the glowy stone that we nicked. Wonder if it's possible to give him something else. See, making him a knight is all well and good until you realise that he can't use most of what we're carrying. Okay, that's very nice. So we will go for the HP there. Balthier. What's this one? Inquisitor. Yes, I think I like that one more for Balthier. Gaining hit points is really handy. Who knew? Poach is very good. What else do we got? Headsman and Inquisitora. I'm just going to pick up Headsman because it opens up Swiftness and Remedy. I don't know if that's just for Fran though, on a remedy that she throws on someone. Because then she knows how to throw them properly. I am gonna sneeze. I can feel it. Stop. Okay, we are above an hour now, guys, and it is getting fairly late. So we are going to save it here, and then potentially continue tomorrow. Do I want to save? Yes. Yes, I do. So thank you very much for joining me. I know it's late. Yeah, this has been Final 12. My name is Jamie, and I will see you next time.